Assalamu alaikum friends. In today's video we will know about the next branches of biology, which are cytology and histology. So without wasting our time, let's start today's video. So first of all, let's know about the terminology of cytology. Cytology is derived from two Greek words, cyto and logy. Cyto means cell and logy is derived from another Greek word logos, which means to study or to know. So overall it means to study about the cell. Moreover, cytology is also known as cell biology. Cell means cell and bio means life. Logy means to study. So to study the life of a cell. To study the life of a cell, that how a cell live, how a cell do its function, how it performs its function, and what's its structure. We study all of these in cytology. So the definition of cytology is the branch of biology which deals with the study of cell and the organelles present in it. We study also about the organelles in cytology because a cell is not only a single unit. It has further more organelles present in it. As the organelles perform its function, so we say that the cell is functioning. So if we want to study about the composition of cell, or if we want to study about the function of a cell, we will study about the organelles, because the organelles are the composition of a cell. It means that the cell is made up of many organelles and they perform its function. So we say that the cell is performing its function. So it's cytology. Now let's know about the function of some organelles present in cell. The first one organelle is cell membrane, which is also known as plasma membrane, and the function of cell membrane is that it controls all the substances that enters the cell or that go out from the cell. The next one organelle is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance which places all the organelles in it. So we can say that all the organelles are placed by cytoplasm in a cell. If there would no cytoplasm, the organelles would not get placed to be there. That's why they would not be able to perform their functions and our body would not be able to work. Now we have another organelle, which is nucleus. Nucleus is also known as the control center of a cell because it contains DNA, and DNA controls all the functions of a cell. We see that the cell performs all the function of our body, same like DNA performs all the function of cell, because all the activity is happening is in a cell is due to DNA. So if there was no DNA, our cells would not be able to work. That's why our body would not be able to work. And inside the nucleus there is also a nucleolus, and the function of nucleolus is to produce ribosomes. The ribosomes then make proteins, but not in the nucleus. In the nucleus or in the nucleolus, just the ribosomes made, then it can live in the cytoplasm freely, or it can also be attached with the rough endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is that on which ribosomes are attached, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum does not contain any type of ribosomes. That's why it is known as the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the function of rough endoplasmic reticulum is to make proteins independently because it contains ribosomes which make proteins, and the function of smooth endoplasmic reticulum is to do the storage of calcium, etc. Now when the ribosomes make proteins, these proteins are stored in another organelle which is known as the Golgi apparatus, and these proteins are then transported to every organelle of cell by the help of Golgi vesicle. Now we have another organelle present in the cell, which is known as mitochondria. Mitochondria is also known as powerhouse of a cell. It is called powerhouse of a cell because it's the site, it's the place where the energy creates. So that's why it's known as the powerhouse of a cell. So these are some organelles of a cell and their function. Now let's move and know about the another branch of biology, which is histology. Before talking about histology, please subscribe our channel if you are new at our channel. Now let's know about histology. So first of all, let's know about its terminology. Histology is also derived from two Greek words, histo and logi. Histo means tissue and logi again it means to know, to study, and these both are Greek words, histo and logi. So overall, histo and logi means the study of tissues. So we can define it as the branch of biology which deals with the study of tissues is known as histology. For example, in animals there are various tissues, but we would take example of only one tissue, which is blood tissue, and the function of blood tissue is to transport blood along with nutrients and oxygen throughout the body. And in plants we will take example of mesophyll tissue. Mesophyll tissue is the site of photosynthesis because its cell contains the organelle chloroplast, and chloroplast are the site of photosynthesis. So indirectly we can say that the function of mesophyll tissue is to do photosynthesis. So friends, it was today's video. Thanks for paying your attention.